Northwest Indiana is really a remarkable place. It has tremendous biological diversity, and we have a lot of different species here because we have a lot of different environments that meet here. The biggest two are probably eastern deciduous forest. This is where it began, and then the eastern deciduous forest goes all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, and then all of the Great Plains, the prairies, also come and meet that here. So you have an intermingling of those. You have plants from the south. There is prickly pear cactus here. And you have plants that were left from glacial times. There are more species in, say, just the Indiana Dunes National Lakeshore and Northwest Indiana than probably there are in the Rocky Mountains from Canada to Mexico. Just tremendous diversity.
I've lived in this area for over 43 years, and this whole area became my playground. Between the river, the swamplands, the wetlands that surround the area. When it would flood, we could canoe. In the winter, we could ice skate for miles. On Fridays and Saturdays, come down and fish in the river. And I learned then that I wasn't necessarily learning about nature, but I was discovering nature. And it was a great thing. Because of my appreciation of nature and growing up here, I've gotten into a business of horticulture, and in that business we help people organize their landscapes and set up wildlife areas in their yards and things. And here, Shirley Heinze as a neighbor is doing that right on site. Shirley Heinze has put in an incredible amount of hours with their team to clean up the area and to get rid of invasives and bring it back to its natural state. It's incredible the amount of work. We see certain things, physical things that they've done, but behind the scenes, you just can't imagine what kind of time it takes to do these types of things and the resources that it takes. They work very hard at getting those funds and appropriating them correctly so that we can all enjoy. This is free. This is for people to come and enjoy. And when I think of how I grew up, I love the idea that people would be able to enjoy this forever. They will be able to come here and enjoy and hopefully get the experience that I've gotten in my lifetime.
This bridge symbolizes a link to nature. We see this bridge as a way to connect people to nature. It was built by laid-off steelworkers back during the recession, and we're happy to say that it's one of the most impressive structures we have in that it takes a property that was completely inaccessible to people and now allows them to cross over this ditch that runs right into the little Calumet River and go out and explore nature and see the ecology of this beautiful floodplain forest that's right behind us.
Another important thing that Shirley Heinze does is education, and they've been increasing their education program, making these wonderful facilities and preserves open to the general public, and particularly to the youth of Northwest Indiana.
5 years ago, Shirley Heinze Land Trust got involved in the Mighty Acorns environmental education program designed for 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students. In today's day and age of social media, video games, internet, students today they don't have the same kind of childhood that previous generations have. We also began to realize that if we don't allow the next generation of conservation leaders to develop an appreciation for our natural areas, they're not going to protect them.
The best part about Mighty Acorns is working with the kids. They're fun, their eyes light up at the slightest thing. Scat on the ground you can talk about it for 10 minutes. You walk over a caterpillar, something I see every day in life, but they don't get to be outside. So when they see that caterpillar, they're enthralled, and it changes the whole motion of a field trip.
We're focused on adding acreage to existing natural areas and project areas, and our focus today and going forward is our Ambler Flatwoods project area on the east side of Michigan City.
It's really a unique site because it's 350 acres, which in most parts of the country is a very small size, but in Northwest Indiana it's huge because we don't have that much forested habitat left. And to have a block that's this big is pretty remarkable. Most of our sites are right in the middle of towns and next to subdivisions or literally next to steel mills or other industrial sites. That's kind of the nature of Northwest Indiana, these really rare habitats and ecosystems right next to the man-made landscape.
This area has obviously been affected by man a great deal. It's a tremendous transportation corridor, numerous railroads, heavy industry, steel, oil. What that has done is split up a lot of the environment. It makes it a little harder for us to preserve what we have left, but there are magnificent areas still here that are very, very worthy of being preserved.
We're really excited about our future, and we are grateful for all the people that support our work, and we're looking forward to engaging more people by making our project areas and preserves more accessible and getting more children and adults onto our properties, because I believe we can have a positive effect on just what the ethic and the culture is in Northwest Indiana. We've already done a lot and we have a lot more to do, and we're really excited about our role in making this a better place for not just the plants and animals, but all the people and residents of Northwest Indiana.